We are down to the final day at the 2016 Summer Olympics. The 31st Olympiad will officially end on Sunday night with the closing ceremony. The last 15 days in Rio have been exciting, and today should be no exception. Let's go to our Ben Tracy in Rio. Ben, despite some relative struggles, the men's basketball team is one victory away from winning gold. What can we expect from their matchup versus Serbia?
Well, of course, everybody expects the men's basketball team to leave here with a gold medal, but there have been a lot of squeakers. I mean, along the way, some teams that you wouldn't think would give them trouble have. So I guess there's a little suspense, but they are going up against the Serbian team. And if they were to somehow lose this game, I think that'd be a fairly big embarrassment for the team. But no one's expecting that to happen. This is kind of one of the sure things when it comes to Olympics. But of course, anything can happen here in Rio.
That's right. Well, the men look to join the women. They took home gold and were dominant once again. Tell us about their win on Saturday.
Yeah, you know, everybody talks about the men's basketball team, but the women's team is just on fire. I mean, they won the gold medal. They dominated Spain in that match. And we should keep in mind this now extends their gold medal streak to 20 years. They have won this thing in the last 4 Olympics. So a pretty big deal for the women's team as well.
And how did the USA men and women track and field teams do on Saturday?
Track has been really fun to watch. I mean, the U.S. team really has dominated on the track, with the exception, of course, of the fastest man in the world, Usain Bolt. But another great night on the track. Both the men's and the women's team won the 4x100 meter relay. And then in the 1500, the men's 1500, Team USA won its first gold since 1908. So even in some events where we weren't expecting to do quite as well as we did, some nice surprises by the U.S. team.
Well, for Brazilians, the biggest event in Rio was the soccer match. Tell us about Brazil's win.
Yeah, you did not even have to watch that game on television here in Rio. You could just listen to the noise outside and you would know if they were winning or losing. Yes, so it came down to those penalty kicks at the end, and it was quite a game. We actually walked down the street and popped into a little bar to kind of see what the action was with the fans here. They went crazy. So they beat Germany, and this was not just about winning a medal here at the Olympics. This was about regaining national pride after their humiliating World Cup loss back in 2014, which you know a lot about, Elaine, because I think you were here for that.
Yes, a whole month there in Rio, that very spot where you are. All right, so Ben, you have been there in Rio since the start of the Olympic Games. As these games come to an end, what do you think is going to stand out to you most?
Oh, there's so many things. I mean, obviously, everyone's still talking about Michael Phelps and Simone Biles, 2 Americans who just dominated their sport here at the Games. Unfortunately, a lot of people still talking about Ryan Lochte and the whole gas station incident, or Watergate, as I guess they're calling it here as a joke. Hopefully that won't be what people remember about these Olympics, because the accomplishments by the athletes here, especially Team USA, have really been phenomenal. I think one of the other things we have to keep in mind and really give Brazil credit for is there was so much talk about these games potentially being a disaster given the economic issues here and some of the lack of preparation. And they've, for the most part, really gone off without a hitch. So I guess we got to give credit where credit is due. You know, the athletes who have been competing in the games have said this has been a pretty nice place to be.
All right, to Ben Tracy in picturesque Rio de Janeiro for us. Ben, thank you so much.
Thanks, Elaine.